Mike. Let's draw with Mr. Mike. D-R-A-W with M-R-M-I-K-E.
Hello, my friends, and thank you so much for joining me today. This is our very first episode of Draw with Mr. Mike. And I wanted to share with you what we are going to do on these drawing lessons. We are going to take basic lines and shapes like this, and we are going to make complex objects like this. Today, we're going to learn how to draw a rocket ship. And how great is it that for our first episode of Draw with Mr. Mike, we are going to blast off together. Okay, so all we need is a piece of paper, something to draw with, and we're going to take these shapes and create something magical together. So what I need you to do is find a drawing material that you like to draw with. Now, you can use all sorts of drawing materials. I have a marker here that I'm going to use, but you could also use a pencil. You could use a colored pencil, or you can use crayons if you want, or a paint stick. Like I said, today I'm going to use a marker because I want it to be easy for you to see what I'm drawing. Okay? Now, like I said, we're going to take these simple shapes and lines, and we're going to take them and create something magical. So follow along, get your piece of paper ready, and we're going to start off with this shape here. This is an arc, okay? So we have the arc, we have a circle, we have a line, we have a triangle, and we have some squiggly lines down here. One at a time, we're going to build our rocket. So at the top of the page, well, maybe a third from the top, right about here, we're going to start drawing our arc. So start here, and you're going to go down like this. You see our arc is a curved line. And on the opposite side, we're going to start here, and we'll come down and draw the arc going on the opposite side. Now, at the bottom of the shape, we're going to join this across with a line. Then we're going to add another line right here. This will be the base of the rocket. And then up here, we'll draw another line, and that will be the nose cone. Since we're drawing lines, we can add another line right here. That can be the antenna. Now, remember that circle right here, you can add a circle at the top to finish off the antenna. And we'll add another circle here to make a window. Now, if you want, you can add another circle around that, and you can make the frame of the window. I like that. That looks good. Now, if you remember the triangle, we're going to add two triangles now. We'll put one on this side, and then one on this side. We'll start here, right at this, where this line meets the arc, right here. And we go down, over, and up. And then on this side, we'll do the same thing. We'll go down, over, and up. Now, the last part of this drawing to get our rocket is we need these squiggly lines here. And that's the most fun because we get to count down and make our rocket blast off. So, along with me, we're going to count together. We'll count down together, okay? We'll do 3, 2, 1, blast off! That's how we create a rocket with these simple basic lines and shapes just like that. Now, we're going to go a little bit further. Normally with my school visits, I stop the lesson there and we draw something else, but I want to take this a little bit further. I want to explore more with these lessons with this show. So let's think about using our imagination and going a little bit further than just the basic lines and shapes. I want you, as the artist, to create a whole world around this rocket ship. So use your imagination, close your eyes, and imagine where this rocket ship is and what is around it. Maybe you could draw a planet. We can use that circle shape that we had. And we can draw a circle there. Maybe there's another circle here. And you can do whatever you want. This is your rocket ship and your scene. I'm just going to do a few different things here just to show examples. But I think it's wonderful for you to use your imagination and make this your special place with the rocket, with your scene. So maybe you think there could be a little alien inside the rocket ship or an astronaut. You can decide or maybe there's a dog. You can decide whatever you want to do. You can put that in there. Or maybe it's a piece of pizza, flying rocket. I'm going to make a piece of pizza. Let's see. Do a little triangle. And I'm going to make the crust and some pepperoni on my pizza. And it's an alien pizza from the planet mozzarella cheese. And it's flying this rocket ship through the anchovy asteroids. And we're going to make these the anchovy asteroids. I mean, the pepperoni. Maybe we'll put some anchovies in there too. There we go. There's some anchovies. And some pepperoni planets. There we go. So here we have this magical drawing of a rocket ship with a slice of pizza that's flying it through pepperonis and anchovies, and we could maybe add some color. Let's see. Now, what color? There's so many choices. I mean, look, there's so many colors here. What are we going to do? Let's see. Maybe I'll start off. I'll make my rocket red. Yes. Let's see. Now, when you color, there are lots of different ways to color. I'm sure you have heard a lot of people say you have to go in the same direction or you can't go outside of the lines. And those are all wonderful for certain types of drawings. And I think that you can if you're going to make some art, you can do what you feel comfortable with, how you think your drawing should look. So sometimes I like to draw in one way, like one direction, then on the top I'll even go in another direction. And I'll fill it in like that. And sometimes I like to go out of the lines a little bit. Sometimes, like this one, this part here, this is all the fire and the exhaust coming out of the back of the rocket to get thrust. And I'm going to use orange for that. I'm going to scribble it. I'm going to make it like fire coming out of the back. And then I may add some yellow. Oh, broke that crayon, but it still works. So I'm just going to use this part. Okay. And then what else do we want to add in here? Oh, we have to color around the pizza. So I'm going to use a darker color around the pizza so that the pizza stands out more. Let's see. And then we have a little bit of red and maybe some yellow. Where'd that broken yellow go? Here's the other part of the broken yellow. We'll add that piece in. And then we can do the crust. So I'm making all these decisions of how to color my drawing. And your drawing, I hope it looks different. I hope it could be the same, that's fine. But I hope you just use your imagination and make this drawing yours. I'm going to make a purple sky. I'm going to make space all around the rocket. Purple. And I'm going to color in different directions. just for fun. Just like this. I'm going to surround the whole rocket ship. Look out for the anchovy! And over here, color this in and go around the antenna. The paint stick keeps wanting to, maybe we should use the paint stick. We'll use the paint stick in a little bit. Maybe we'll make the wings green with the paint stick. Paint stick seems like it wants to be in the drawing because it keeps rolling over to me. Okay, so now we've got our space surrounding all of the empty space surrounding the rocket. And now we're going to take our paint stick. These are really fun to use. I like these. And just color in. We'll make our wings green. Actually, I'm going to make the base of the rocket green too. Why not the top? So now we got our red and green, and then I'll make the frame of the window. I'll make it blue, and then blue on the antenna. And what about our pepperoni planets? The pepperoni planets. Make them red. What color should the anchovies be? Maybe this, I don't really like anchovies. I just like saying the word anchovy. I'm going to make them this color. Okay. Here is my rocket. What does your rocket look like? If you'd like to share your artwork, I'd like you to go to drawwithmrmike.com and you can email it to me. There's a little form there for you to fill out, and you can email it to me. You can have your parents email your picture to me, and then we'll share it on our social media channels, or you may even see your artwork behind me on our board here. Okay? So be sure to visit us at drawwithmrmike.com, and you can see, so we have some PDF downloads. You'll be able to do some exercises on your own time, or you could explore some of the books that I've created, or you can watch more videos. All right, thanks so much for joining us for our very first episode. Thank you, friends. I'll see you next time. Bye.